So, my name is Ed Garza. If you just joined us, we're here at Coffee Grounds, and I'm with Ruben. And Ruben is actually an expert and also has a team of experts in the field of taking your own finance retirement program and taking control of it in what's called a self-directed IRA.
I do want to clarify it. I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a securities licensed individual. All I do is teach you how to move your money and basically bypass the middleman so that you can enhance your skills, number one. Two, you invest your own money and you cut out the cost of having someone else do it for you. And like we learned yesterday, if you're not managing it yourself, it's just not going to happen. You might get lucky, but you personally are responsible for your retirement, so more than likely you're going to take care of your investments and ensure that you're not making bad choices and you're learning more about it. So I do want to claim that I'm not a licensed securities dealer, nor am I a financial planner, just an educator.
Fantastic. Now, on top of that, we learned yesterday some great valuable points. One of the points that came across to me, Ruben, really screamed at me was that everyone in that room and everyone listening to this podcast are going to listen to it in the future. You should have yourself 7 other sources of income that you control.
Or more.
Or more. It's called multiple streams of cash flow. That's right. If you're relying upon one stream of cash flow that you don't control, if you have a job and you get a W-2 and you're a 1040 employee, you're not in control. Bottom line, you're not.
You have a boss that can tell you got to go home or you can stay.
That's right.
And if he says you got to go home, well, you don't. There's your income going out the door. So I understood the concept very well.
Right.
Great speaker as well.
He was very good. So if you're looking for multiple streams of income and cash flow, a good place to start would be to start with an expert like Ruben. And between our team and what we work with, we have multiple streams of income. We can share with you, no matter what your passion is. If you want to make somebody look pretty, you care about improving somebody's health. If you care about somebody's financial future, you want to educate people on finance, or you want to educate people on marketing. Maybe you want to sit at home in front of your computer and you want to, do options and trades all day long.
Or sit with us and do the podcast.
Exactly, to promote your business, because this podcast is going to get better and better and better. We just upgraded to a new camera that allows us to stream at a high definition rate. Hopefully the picture is a lot better. The audio should be high quality as well now. And this is something that we're going to continue to improve and drive into a revenue model, into our own television show. So we're real excited about creating multiple streams of income, and we want other people to come on board.
I'm excited too because it's an opportunity. Me being brand new to Houston, it makes life a little bit easier when you can get in front of people through friends like it, or if I can introduce you as well. That's the name of the game, is to promote your business. We're almost like the Hispanic Chamber in the sense that we promote small business, we promote any business actually, or nonprofits for that matter. We would like to be involved with nonprofits because giving back to the community is very important, and it just brings good things to you.
So tell us a little bit about yourself again. You're from Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi.
Well, when you grew up, what kind of sports did you play? Tell us a little bit about that.
I played baseball.
Did you?
I played baseball. I ran cross country.
I can see that.
I played on the tennis team. I joined teams. I was 11 years old when I started. My mom started me in tennis. Won my first tournament that same year. Played varsity in junior high, high school.
Yeah.
Was a walk-on at Texas A&I.
Nice.
Played All-Army tennis, All-Army Europe.
All right, very good.
A lot of fun. So, those were the old days.
Yeah.
Now it's really easy to lift a cup of coffee, and that's my exercise. I'm just kidding. I do need to exercise.
Yeah, not good.
I grew up in Corpus, joined the military, went to Europe for 3 years, came back. I was in the military for 6 years. Went to work for a physician thinking that's what I wanted to do because I was studying chemistry pre-med. Dealt with some individuals that passed away as patients. They were really, really hurt me to see them gone, and I just didn't want to deal with it. So at the same time, I had a person had an interest in me and said, "Hey, how would you like to work for me?" And I'm like, "Well, what do you do?" Said, "Well, I'm a loan broker and a consultant." So I'm like, "Well, what do you do?" He goes, "Well, I put together business plans, funding requests, and I submit them for financing." I was ignorant. Still am, kind of, sort of. And so I said, "What do you do?" He goes, "Well, if you think about it, people have dreams. And you have a dream. Look at it coming to life, right?
That's right.
It takes money to make those dreams come true. People think that their dream is something that can be a reality pretty quick, but they lack the financial resources to get themselves off the ground. So they go to friends and family and they ask for a certain amount of money to get their business off the ground. They pitch the program, and it's just them presenting their idea, which is a dream, that they know they can do better than just about anybody else in the world, and that they're going to be successful.
Right.
Sometimes friends and family don't have enough money to get you where you want to be, so you got to go to the bank. Well, the bank has a committee that says yay or nay, and so you have to put it on paper. So what he did, and what he taught me to do, is put the business plan, the financing request on paper so that they could share the dream. And the only reason you have to do that, or the main reason you have to do that, is because you're not going to be in front of those people to convince them that you are the greatest thing since sliced bread. So that business plan explains everything about your business, about your competition, about the income, the outgo, the profitability, how long it'll take to be profitable, and why you should be given that loan. Well, that being said, then the people will tell you yes or no, and then since you're not there, that business plan is very crucial in getting your funding. The loan request just basically says that we are going to borrow this money from you if you allow us at this interest rate because this makes it work. Hey sir, how are you? Ruben Mercado, guys, another friend. Yep.
Your name?
So,
Ed Garza.
Pleasure. Ruben Mercado.
Nice to meet you,
so
Ruben.
we're looking at this funding request and basically tells the bank how we're going to return the money that they've lent us. So having come from a lending background, doing mortgaging as well, that's the other part we're getting to. You asked me what I've
Sure.
done. I've done mortgaging, I've done construction, I own a mortgage, I should say a commercial lending branch, and I also do residential and commercial rehab of properties. And the commercial lending is how this education comes into play because
Sure.
we develop funding sources through self-directed IRAs, hard money funds, getting nothing is guaranteed in life, folks, but if it's real estate secured, you're offered more of a chance. If something should go wrong, you should be able to recapture your money plus the investment return that you're looking for at a minimum. So self-directed IRAs is one way of doing this. A lot of interesting, neat things that we can do, and we're going to be doing a mini seminar series called Be the Bank. It helps you to find the bank, helps you to be the bank, depending on what your investment strategies are. We kind of help you strategize how to get in and get out of those investments. And so real estate's my specialty.
So if you're a real estate professional, a real estate professional, and they're having trouble developing cash flow systems for themselves, a great opportunity for them would be to connect with us and figure out a way where they can leverage their time. Because when it comes down to it, that's all that we have. That's the least common denominator for all of us. We all have the same amount of time during the day. So the question you have for yourself is, how are you spending your time today? Is it moving in the direction of your passion? Is it moving in the direction that you want to go in? If it's not, then it's time to take a checkup from the neck up. It's time to reevaluate your life and your cash flow needs. Now, again, we encourage you to develop multiple cash flow streams. 7 cash flow streams is the minimum. We know that 7 is a spiritual perfect number. It represents perfection spiritually. Hey, and even it's even a lucky number at the casinos we learned yesterday, right? Yeah. So, I tell you, it's very important for you to think about this because you know what? Nobody's going to think about it. Nobody's going to come to your door. The government's not going to come to your door. Ruben's not going to knock at your door.
I might once.
Maybe once, but the point being, the government's not going to knock at your door to give you money. There's money out there available to businesses, and we're learning about this too. So let's learn together. Let's grow together. And let's see exactly how we can all help each other grow their businesses. My name is Ed Garza with the Hub Market.
I'm Ruben Ledesma with the Advancement Group, LLC.
And we're here live at Coffee Grounds, and we're thankful for the opportunity to promote your business every single week. Stay in touch with us. You can connect with me, Ed Garza, on Facebook. Or
Same, Ruben Ledesma at Facebook as well. I do want to plug some people that we know.
That's fantastic. We got about 30 seconds left, so let's plug them. We got Sandra Flores Insurance Agency.
Coffee Grounds for having us here.
Absolutely. We got Tex Christopher. We got the Red Cat Jazz Cafe. In addition to that, we have the Hub Market and, of course, the Advancement
Group.
The Advancement Group. Very
Thank you,
good.
Ed.
You bet, buddy. All right, we'll be back in just one moment.